Hey everybody, let's get rid of Windows 11, move into Linux Mint 22, part 3. So today we're going to be showing you how to use the software manager and the terminal and a couple of websites to install all the software that, well, not say all, the important software that you need to move from Windows to Linux to get you going. Web browser, email client, any kind of media streaming, video, audio player, mainly your web browsers. I'm going to show you an easy way how to do that too, and any kind of creative software. I'll show you where that's at. So let's get started. Hey everybody, Scott Burnette here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well today. So, December 30th, 2024. Today is almost New Year. Hope everybody has a happy New Year. Hope everybody is doing well with their computer. So, let's get started. I'm going to drop down to my Linux Mint machine. This is the freshly prepared Linux Mint desktop that we did. Ready to go. Hopefully y'all can see this. So we're going to go to the start menu. If you watch videos about this, some people say the super menu. I call it the start menu. We're going to go up to this little icon right here in the shortcuts, and this is the software manager icon. And this is where you can get all your software. Everybody talks about the terminal and how complicated everything is in Linux. Honest to goodness, you don't have to do it. I mean, you can run this thing just like you would a Windows machine. So I have the software manager opened up, and we will check it out once it gets all of its list. There they are. So it has a featured application list, it has categories, and then the top rated. And top rated, if I get my correct mouse here, the top rated would be the ones that are downloaded the most. Like Firefox browser, Remna, local send. But the featured ones will be really highly rated too. But we can go to any one of the different categories, and they have a search box up here. So we'll click on the search box, and the one I always look at is VLC. And they have a rating. People have given it reviews. You can go in and review software. But this is the media streamer that I use, or the audio and video streamer. We'll click it, and this is one I play all my videos in Linux. We'll hit install. It tells you what all it's going to be installing. You always put in your password. Very quick. Done. You can launch it from here, or you can launch it from your start menu. Okay, the second part of this is, let me go back to the home screen here. So you can see some of these have on here FlatHub or Flatpak. That's another application repository that you can go to and get these applications. You can install from FlatHub or System. But if we go to, what is it, FlatHub.org. You can go and you can check out even more applications here. And let's say you want to install one. What do I want to install? Internet radio. We'll grab it. It will download from this website to this folder. Then you can install, just in case this application is not in the software manager. So there you have it. There's the software manager. Every time you do an update or upgrade on your Linux Mint, you get a new version. Very powerful tool. You can get everything you need right here. You can get browsers, email clients. You can try things out. You can get virtualization software, the whole bit. So that is the software manager and FlatHub, or they call it Flatpak. Now there are other stores for Linux called Snaps. I've been told by a lot of people, and I've watched a lot of people say don't get that. It's not a good thing. I would be remiss if I didn't show you the terminal. This is the terminal that you use. You can use it to upgrade your Linux instance. So you always use sudo. That's super user do. That gives you the ability to do tasks at an elevated privilege. Apt is the package manager or package method, and update. You always put in your super secret password. And I shouldn't have any. Okay, I don't have any. You would do upgrade. If you found packages to update, you would do an upgrade. You can always list what's in your folder. That's my home folder. You can change directories. You can do, I know a lot of people that do just use a terminal. One of the things, you can install software from the terminal. So it's always, in this version of Linux, sudo apt install. And let's say I want to use GIMP, which is the GNU image manipulation project. It's a Photoshop replacement for Linux. So I do sudo apt install GIMP. It'll ask me yes or no. Hit yes. It will install it from here. I could install it from Software Manager, but a lot of people like using Terminal to do things. So now if I go down to the Start menu, keep grabbing my other mouse. Let's see. Do here, and then if I go GIMP, and there it is. And that allows you to bring a picture in or whatever and manipulate it. So, one of the easiest ways to install your primary software, your web browser, email, and any kind of video sources that I found is from GitHub. And GitHub is a place where developers put their software in what's called repositories and allow users to download, clone, what they call clone, and develop software. So if I go to github.com, and this repo, if I could, Linux IT guy. You go to the Linux IT guy in GitHub. He has written a piece of software in this repo called Toolbox. And you can see all the software that he's got here in these scripts and applications. If we go down, here's the application, and all we have to do, we need to install Git first. So I'm going to go back to the terminal, and I'm going to do sudo superuser apt install Git, G-I-T, Git. So put my password in. Every time you open the terminal, you put your password in. And what this does, this allows my computer to grab these repos, bring them in, and install, put the folder on my drive, and get it ready to use. That's the simplest way you can put it. All right, so on the web page, that mouse over here. If I go here to install, it says to get started, simply copy and paste this command in your terminal. So I'm going to copy it. There's a little button right there that says copy. I'm going to right click and paste. You left click, right click, Control C, Control V, just like you do in Windows. Hit enter. There's his little application. Now you can install the Brave browser, the Google Chrome, Firefox, which is already on there, Microsoft Edge, and coming from Windows, you've probably used Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome. And if you're a Google Docs user, Google Chrome is your way to do it. If you're an Office 365 user, Microsoft Edge is the browser for that. So I'm going to install Google Chrome because I do YouTube stuff and Google Docs, and I do Office 365. So I'm going to get those two browsers. The Thunderbird email client's already installed, but I'm going to get the latest version. Microsoft Visual Studio Code is an IDE, which is a development environment, and it allows you to write software. So we'll do that. So we could get gaming applications if we wanted to. Multimedia, we'll get Audacity. We already got GIMP, but we'll put it on there anyway. MPV, which is another video player. OBS Studio allows you to record your screen or record other devices. So you have a capture card where you have a Roku device or an Apple TV, you can record that stream onto your hard drive and use it for your own personal benefit. Let me get that out there because you don't want to get in trouble. All right, VLC, we already got it, but I'm going to check it. LibreOffice, which is one of the best office suites for Linux that you can use. It has a lot of compatible stuff with Microsoft. The utilities section, gparted, which is a way to work on your hard drive, actually use partitions and formats and everything. HTOP would be a task manager on steroids. And local send is an open source airdrop replacement for Windows, Mac, and Linux. So I found out about that this morning. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to. So we got everything checked. We're going to hit run, and we've already put our password in the terminal. So it's going to sit here and it's going to install everything, and when it gets done, it's going to say done. So, and it is really quick. I've been really happy with it. This guy does a really good job on his YouTube videos too. It's the Linux IT guy. Y'all check him out. Matter of fact, he just did a video this morning on Linux Mint 22.1 beta. So we'll come back when I'm done. All right, there we go. It'll only take a couple of minutes, and applications have been installed and or removed. You can actually remove applications from here and do things like enable your Bluetooth, disable TLP for laptops, the whole bit. Very neat piece of software. Guy did a great job with that. Some of the things I've seen, teeth are whistling. Some of the things I've seen said like GIMP wasn't installed. I'm guessing that it didn't see it in a FlatHub folder, and that's the reason it said that. But everything should be here. Like if we go to the Edge browser, it always wants you to put the password in, and this time twice. Yep, there's my Edge browser. So everything should be installed. I can go in now, set my browser up, get my bookmarks, because that's the main thing. When you come from Windows to Linux, you want your bookmarks, you want your any browser tabs that you use. You want to be able to set those up. You want it to be comfortable, I guess. when you use it. You don't want to be like you're sitting on barbed wire. But your email, you want to set your email up same. You know, if you're an Outlook user, Thunderbird's close. Be cool if they had a version for, they may have, I'm not sure. So close that out. But anyway, there's just a ton of websites out there to help you out. There's a big community of people that want to help and everything. You know, they're not out to make money. They're out to make Linux a better system. So there you have it. A few steps on how to install software on your Linux Mint machine. This will work on a lot of different distributions of Linux. They call them different names, you know, their software stores or whatever. But, you know, Ubuntu and Pop and all these others, they all have stores. You go in, download the software and run it. I mean, it's everything's cross-platform. It works really well. But anyway, I hope I've helped somebody out today. If I have, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified. If you have different ways of installing software in Linux, let me know down in the comments. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well today. Hope you're having a good day. And that's it for me. So like I always say, until the next video, thanks for watching.